Yeah, hey, say it's your boy. I'm checking in for another video, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, you see the title of today's video gonna be more so about how you can find and deal with you a good, reputable, I like to say top-notch ass mechanic, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna try not to hold y'all too long, but stick around, you feel me? Hey, so look, out of this, what I'm finna say, I got from HT back in the day, HT Logistics, you know what I'm talking about? This was way back before I had a truck. This was really way back before I had some money. This was before anything, you know what I'm talking about? So when I was interested in, you know, taking the owner out route or whatever, I used to study pretty much HT only on me. That's pretty much who I used to watch. That's it. At first, at least. I used to study this man page damn near every day. Every week I was listening while I was riding company, which I keep trying to tell you, I'm still company. I'm doing both. You feel me? So I say that so y'all, you know what I'm talking about, so you can be like, damn, I can do it too. You can. So while I was riding, catching my mouth, I was listening to all of them, to all of the videos. I'm talking about damn near all of them. I was listening to them. I was watching. I was making observations, and that's how I kind of grew my foundation, and that's how I kind of got familiar enough for me to be able to take the foundation that he gave and build my own house on top of it. So first things first, I'm giving credit where credit is due. Shout out to HT Logistics. And I'm talking about, I was watching videos and studying his page before he had the book come out. And I bought the book just to show love. My mama did. I wish I should have bought that with me just to prove it. Yeah, I got that limited edition, motherfucker. You feel me? I'm giving credit where credit due. Shout out to HT. Shit, if I don't never meet you in person, nothing like that, I'm gonna tell you in front of everybody, I appreciate you, on me. You know what I'm talking about? The knowledge you share helped me be able to build and share with others. You feel me? So yeah, you know, all that good stuff. So boom, check that. You thinking about, you know, doing the owner op thing, whatever. I'm gonna tell you, like he told everybody else, you need to have you a mechanic first. And the time that you spent gathering knowledge, getting familiar with shit, I'm telling you, that's the best time for you to be vetting and seeing what's what, cause that's what I did. Not too many people can tell you, but niggas will tell you. I'm knowing what the fuck going on out here on me. I know who to call, all this shit on me. Nigga tell you. And it come from doing the steps that I'm finna tell you. So boom, just hear me out. So first thing first, you wanna find out, well, where do I find the shops at? You know what I'm talking about? If I'm not gonna be going to the dealership or whatever, where am I gonna find these shops? First things first, of course, you always do your Google search. Diesel mechanic, diesel shops, wherever you at, you feel me? And then, you know, you find your list of shit and you call them. You feel me? You call them. And then another place you can find good groups, before I get too far into detail, is the Facebook groups. That's how I found a lot of shit as well, is the Facebook groups. And of course, the best thing really is word of mouth, because if you go through word of mouth with other truck drivers, with honestly, with other independents, other owner operators, if you take their word of mouth type of time, and then you take the steps to vet who it is they recommended, you know, you kind of can't go wrong. But we gonna get there, you feel me? We gonna get there. So that's where you can kind of find them. So let's just say you find them, right? So boom, let's use Google. This will go for whether if you found them on Google, Facebook, or even word of mouth type of time. So what you'll do is you'll call them, because they gonna have either way it goes, somebody's gonna have to give you a contact number for, you know what I'm talking about, either way of finding them, you're gonna have a contact number. So you call them. And now, just like when I was telling y'all, when you go to buy a truck or whatever, first and foremost, overall vibe check. So this is what you do when you get on the phone. This is how you conduct yourself. When you call them and just say, hey, how you doing? I just wanted to call and get a couple of questions. I'm needing some work done. I don't want to take too much of your time. I just got a couple of questions to answer. You feel me? You start off with something like that. That way a nigga know, you know what, you know what I'm talking about? That way he either gonna do right and quote unquote entertain you, or he gonna disqualify himself. You feel me? He gonna disqualify himself. You feel me? He either gonna fuck with you or not. So you'll know that from the door. So the questions you need to ask, I'm just referring to my list. Y'all see me looking down. The questions you need to ask is like what is your hourly shop rate? Do you charge by the job on certain stuff? What is your turnaround time on certain stuff? What is your normal in and out time for a truck? Which me and you both know is variable, but still, you know, give me a little, give me a little sum. What is your availability? If, you know, just say, you know, okay, cool, if everything goes well, if you know, if the, you know, when can I bring it to you? When will you have opening to get me in? You always ask for availability, because a lot of mechanics will tell you, yeah, come on, bring it down. And they basically secure their money by having your ass held up. Don't hold me up. If you can't get me in till next week, don't tell me to come down there and drop my shit off this week. You see what I'm saying? So that's game right there. You feel me? Ask about availability. You need to ask them, do they supply the parts, or do you need to bring the parts? You need to ask them, is there anything that they won't work on? And you need to ask them also, is there anything they specialize in? You feel me? Not only that, you need to ask if they do rebuilds or not. If they do rebuilds, you need to ask them, what motors do you have experience? Do you work on all motors? Is there anything you won't work on or rebuild? You need to ask, okay, if you rebuild, do you warranty your work? You see what I'm talking about, Jake? You know what I'm talking about? I'm not talking about no 30-day motherfucking warranty. I'm talking about really like a year or 2 years. You feel me? That's what you need to be having. You feel me? Because you ain't broke no motor in damn, what I say, 90, 30 days, whatever the fuck. You know, you ain't broke the motor in. So you also need to ask them if they're gonna cut the block or not, if the block need to be cut. And you need to ask them, will they do it, or are they gonna outsource it? Because I know where I live, they not gonna do it. It's a certain, according to them now, it's a certain guy that pretty much cuts all the blocks in the area that I live. So when I done my research, when I was doing my vetting, they told me, you know, hey, yeah, we gon' if it needs to be cut, we outsource that. So, you know, you got that as well. And then I told you about the warranty or whatever, you feel me? So boom, let's just say you call up all these places. Let's just say you call up a couple of places. Now this is what, now let me just throw this in before I get too far here. Now let's say if somebody give you a suggestion on word of mouth, well, you need to take that person into consideration. You need to ask yourself, what kind of person is this giving me a recommendation? Because honestly, the type of person, if I give you a recommendation, not to toot my own horn, but it's probably gonna be some good shit, because I'm bougie and I don't it's just certain shit I don't stand for. But the next nigga might not feel that way. He might just be one of them kind that just do shit half-ass. So he might think the half-ass nigga is top notch and recommend him, versus I would tell you stay away from that half-ass nigga that he think is so good. You feel me? So you need to learn how to listen and take into consideration who it is you talking to when you taking suggestions, etc., when it comes to another independent / owner operator. Because a lot of these people cut corners and Mickey Mouse shit. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not the one, you know. So take that into consideration as well when you listen to the people. So, but either way it goes, let's just say you go ahead and call people. You ask them these questions. The next thing that I would do, I'm finna do my reconnaissance. I'm finna ride by. Say for example, you know, I'm finna ride by. I want to see where to shop at with my own eyes. Of course, then to save you some time, let's just say if it's maybe an hour away from your house, 45 minutes or whatever, Google map it, see what the surroundings look like, see where your shit gonna be at, because I'm not finna leave my shit just anywhere, point blank period. It is what it is. I'm not finna just leave my shit anywhere. You ain't got no damn gate, you ain't got, you feel me? At least you need to be in somewhere a good ass area. You feel me? You don't need to leave your shit nowhere either. Fuck that. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm so passionate about this in a minute. It's gonna all make sense, you feel me? So boom. Yeah. Shit, if you go look back in them videos, even when I was still making videos while I was company driving, remember one time I went and I pulled up on the place. On me, I need to see the building. I need to see the surroundings. I need to feel the vibe. You feel me? If I can, I'm gonna walk in that bitch like I'm a customer, and I'm gonna peep the vibe. I want to see the inside. I want to see this bitch Organized. Don't be peep game. Red flag with the mechanics. If you go up in that motherfucker, it's parts everywhere. It's dirty. It look unorganized. It's dark. Take your ass elsewhere, bro. That ain't the one. Now, if you go in the office or if you go in the shop, it's clean, it's organized, put together. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, green flag. You feel me? Proceed forward. You feel me? Another thing, if you meet the mechanic, for one, like I said, of course you do the vibe check on the phone. Now, if you get there in person and the man just dirty for no reason, and I'm talking about you clearly can tell this nigga ain't done no work, that's a red flag. Like you just one of them type people. You a mechanic for your ego. You don't know nothing. You see what I'm talking about? I'm trying to tell y'all. Yeah, you a mechanic for the sake of your ego. You feel good. Your ego feel good being dirty and I find you another one on me. You feel me now? The main thing is, bro, vet. Watch. Continue to ask questions. Continue to watch these people. Continue. What I used to do as well, I used to ride by. I used to ride by every now and then. And I say, okay, I noticed these trucks out here. I wait a month, couple of weeks or so. I ride by again. Okay, these some different trucks out here. They ain't holding stuff hostage. You feel me? They getting people in and out. I see different trucks here. That's good. That means people is coming and actually spending their money here. That's good. See what I'm saying? Ask them foundational questions, but the only thing is, you asking them foundational questions, but you need to have some foundation your damn self, so that way you can recognize real and you can recognize some fuck shit on the phone or when you hear it and see it. That's the only way this shit is gonna work. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm not trying to discourage you at all. I'm trying to tell y'all, you need to have some type of knowledge your damn self. I'm trying to tell you, that's the only way you're gonna be able to recognize what is and what ain't. You feel me? Let's switch over to the story time real quick. Yeah, because I done really covered a lot of the points. Okay, so boom. My main mechanic that I used to watch them. I used to watch them. Matter of fact, I used to watch them so hard that I found out where they used to be, etc., etc., and they still had good reviews and whatnot from when they used to be. Basically, when they was pretty much operating out of, I don't want to say somebody's backyard, but that's what it looked like from the pictures type of time. It didn't look like what they got now. You see what I'm saying? But they still had good reviews back then. You feel me? So I was watching. And even when, and remember when I tell y'all one of them videos I used to call and waste niggas time? These was one of the niggas I used to call and waste time, because I figured I need to waste time with these niggas, see how they treat me, because I might have to use them one day. So I remember when I did fast forward a bunch of time, and now I got the FLD, where the FLD needed a water pump, and I didn't want to, you know what I'm talking about? I'm not finna drive it. You feel me? So I remember I used to call him. I say, hey man, you know, I was just calling about if you offered mobile service, which he did, because that's something I didn't ask him before. Do you offer mobile service? If you did, what is your rate on the mobile service, and when are you available? Okay, I can get to you Monday. I said, okay, well, no, I don't have availability on Monday. So I said, you know what? I'll just call. Is that your only day? Yes, that's the only day. Okay, well, I'll call and get up with you again. Click. Maybe 2 weeks or so pass. I'll call again. Hey man, you know, I was just calling to see if I could get you to come out for the mobile service. Huh? The mobile service? Yes, sir. I needed I called last week about the water pump. Oh, yeah. Now you building up a rapport. You see what I'm saying? Now it's familiar. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yeah, I do remember you needed that water pump, man. I understand. I still won't be able to get to you until pretty much Monday. Every time it was a Monday, right? I said, oh, man, okay. I see you pretty much is going to only get to me on a Monday. I tell you what, and here's the reason why I'm not trying to be this, and this is another key point that I was going to say, I forgot to say. Have good communication with them. Treat the people like human beings. You feel me? And I said, well, listen, I'm trying to balance doing this with a company job. You know, I'm pretty much only home on the weekends. So I have to make sure I had to get a Monday off for you to come help me. You see what I'm saying? Oh, okay, now I understand. Keep in mind, that man don't know you. You feel me? That man don't know you, so it don't hurt to say a little something. It don't hurt to kind of paint the picture. You see what I'm saying? Oh, okay. That what you see what I'm saying? So boom, maybe some more weeks passed. While them weeks was passing, you could go back in them videos and watch me. I was pricing the water pump, trying to figure out who had it for the lowest price. I was trying to find the spacer plate and all that because I didn't know I needed all that. You see what I'm talking about? I was doing my due diligence. So it just so happened to turn out I messed around and got home on a Saturday, which means I'm not leaving that till Tuesday. So I had a Monday. I called buddy, hey man, this is Ken. You remember I've been calling you about the mobile service? Yeah, man, I remember. Good. I tell you what, I'll be off and available Monday if you can, if you can still get to me. Oh, okay, yeah, I can get to you. What time do you want to meet up? And you go from there. You see what I'm talking about? And which also leads me into my second point when I tell you to ask, do they charge by the job and the hour as well? Because he told me what he would charge an hour. It didn't take him nothing but like 3 or 4 hours to do my water pump, if that. And I'm thinking, oh cool, motherfucker gonna cost me between $300 to $400. That's what I'm thinking, because I think buddy charged like $100 an hour. So I was thinking, cool, I just saved $400 because he told me shop rate would be $800 if I bought it down there to him. So I'm thinking, cool, I'm finna get a discount. He was like, man, look, I know I told you I charged by the hour. You see, it didn't take me that long. I'm still gonna have to charge you my shop rate, because for a water pump, we charge by the job, no matter what motor, what engine. This is what we charge for a water pump point blank period. So he hit me for the regular shop rate of $800, which I didn't mind because I was prepared for it. So in the way I look at it, for you to come out and do me the water pump, that's good. So right then and there, that was my building rapport. That was my building a relationship with the mechanic. You see what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna tell y'all now, don't never cheat on y'all mechanic. I learned that the hard way when I went to, if you go back to the videos, if I got a clip, I'll put it in, when I was getting them tie rods done and that wheel bearing. If you go back to the video, my first load out, I titled it my first load out, I broke down or whatever. I basically cheated on my mechanic just because I was ready to hurry up and run the truck at that point, and I ended up having to pay twice. I had to pay labor twice when you can only pay labor once. Don't cheat on your mechanic once y'all, have a relationship and you see that, yes, this can work, we get along, the craftsmanship is up to par, etc. Don't cheat on your mechanic. If he say wait, your ass better wait. I'm trying to tell you. On me, I done learned this shit the hard way. You ain't got to. You feel me? So boom. So that's why I say you need to, ask by the hour, by the job, etc. You feel me? What else? I'ma also say be patient. Don't be going up. Don't be a damn meddler. You feel me? Like I put it like this, like when I took the FLD and got the clutch done and all that, I used to check in at least once a week. Now I will tell on myself I kind of was a meddler and I didn't know it. Mentally I really called myself just keeping on them, doing my due diligence, because I had trust but not that much trust, and I just was calling myself doing my due diligence. But I'm telling y'all, just check in like once a week. I used to check in like every Wednesday and Friday, but you don't have to do all that. And then when I did check in and say, hey man, I'm just calling to see where everything at, if you got me ready. Nah, we on this stage, or no, not quite yet. Okay, thank you. Hang the motherfucker up. You feel me? So just check in like once a week, bro. Don't be a damn meddler. Don't be coming up there bothering all that shit. I'm trying to tell you, because when they don't like you as a person, they not gonna like your truck. And if they don't like you, they not gonna like your truck. Point blank period. So another thing, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, just start with something small. See if they can properly change your belts. If anything, what you need to do is ask them to do something that requires some type of real mechanical knowledge. Like, I guess in a way to prove themselves, like when I did the water pump, I didn't know I had to change it. I didn't have to, but I didn't know it was recommended to change the thermostat. And when I got there in person, he was like, okay, I see you got the water pump, the spacer plate, the gasket, all that shit, cooling, all that shit. Well, what about a thermostat? I said, what? You need a thermostat. How fast can you go get me a thermostat? Right now, you know, like right now, nigga, you feel me? Like you want some shit like that. Like, prime example, with the when I put the clutch in, I didn't know you should get your flywheel resurfaced. He resurfaced my flywheel. You see what I'm saying? That's what you looking for. You know what I'm talking about? Shit that slipped your mind. You feel me? Because, thank you. Now, what I mean by be patient, I was trying to say, try to build a relationship. Once you see that y'all can get along, like I said, once the craftsmanship is up to par, you trust, they trust, y'all got a pretty good relationship. You try to build the relationship. Like the way you peeping him, he's also peeping you as a customer. Do you have his money on time? Do you have payment in full every time? Is every time he do some work for you and he call you and say it's ready, it take you a week, 2 weeks to come get your shit? The way you looking at them, they looking at the way you looking at them, they looking at your ass right back. You feel me? You want to be the nigga that when he call and say it's ready and it's X amount of dollars, you pull up with his X amount of dollars, pay him, get your invoice, and take your shit back wherever he come from. You feel me? I'm trying to tell y'all on me. I'm trying to tell y'all. So boom. And another thing, just general knowledge type of time. Like if y'all go back to my videos where I was like, damn, they got me hostage. Woo. Damn, I got angry because I went down there and my motherfucking bottom end was at when I was getting the oil pan gasket done. Like, man, hell no, what the fuck it is? Woo. I feel like they disrespected me. I'm gonna stand on the principle. Woo. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm talking about? Like, honestly, bro, that was a lack of understanding, bro. It truly would. That was a lack of understanding. Because when I go back and analyze myself in the picture, I was doing way more meddling than what I thought I was. Like, a day would pass by and mentally in my head, it'd been about 3 or 4. You feel me? So I almost fucked up a good thing meddling. You know what I'm talking about? And being, what they call it, persistent. You feel me? It's a difference between persistence and addressing yourself accordingly. So I even admit, you know, I had to learn, like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna mess it up. Like, you feel me? So, and then it really come full circle when I realized when I had to send the FLD back down there to get the what we ended up doing, the top plate on that transmission in the rear housing or something like that on that 10-speed. And it came to me full circle then, because I realized, damn, I feel you standing on the principle and all that, and I feel where you coming from, but nigga, you need help, and this is the best help available. So you need to analyze self. You feel me? You know, I ain't one of them. I can admit when I'm wrong. You feel me? So now, what I'm trying to say about, I'm getting to the point, y'all. I'm sorry. So boom, like say for example, one time I was passing by the shop and it was some little nickel and dime shit I needed them to help me with. I think what it was, I didn't know how to, it was something real small. I didn't know how to do it. And I just happened to be passing them anyways, going to where I'm going. So I pulled in early one morning, they do it for me. He didn't charge me nothing. So here's where you build a relationship. Anytime I ask somebody for something, I try not to come empty handed, point blank period. I'm gonna try to at least offer. You feel me? So they was like, don't even worry about it, man. It's cool. It wasn't even no big deal. It took us 5 minutes to do it for you. Don't even worry about it. And I was like, well, damn. Well, I said, well, here, man. I gave him $50. Well, I said, well, here, man. How about you get everybody lunch on me today? I'm sure you can get some Little Caesars or some Papa John's, some type of pizza. You can get some pizza and feed all y'all with this. You feel me? He's like, oh, man, I appreciate it. Woo-de-woo. Shit like that. Like, last Christmas, I was thinking I was going to get them all like some Harbor Freight gift cards type of time. You feel me? And send them down there, you know, be like, yeah, you know, it's from your boy. You feel me? That way, when they see me, they see that truck. And when they see that truck, they see me, and they treat it accordingly. You see what I'm saying? That's how you are That's how you get in good graces for favors. That's how you get, which, hey man, I need to be in and out. Can you please do this for me and get me right back out? He might put somebody else's truck aside to get yours in and out real quick. You see what I'm saying? Like, that stuff come with over time. But I live by this. Don't never overextend yourself to somebody who wouldn't at least put a hand out for you. So if it's not mutual, leave it be. You see what I'm saying? If it's not mutual, leave it be. But you really need to work with somebody that you can build a relationship with, some rapport with, like that. You see what I'm talking about? That's what you need. Now, another thing, at this point, I'm just talking on, at this point, I'm just talking on the stuff that, like I said, from HT points, I took and built on my own. Like, I got in the Facebook groups and I would ask who can recommend me a mechanic. Say, for example, I'm sure you can go back and find the post. A lot of them Facebook groups I would get in and I would ask who could recommend me a mechanic in or around Mississippi and surrounding states / areas. I would see what people have to say. I would see what people have to say there. And one of them I come across, they have a good reputation here where I live at, but, and this is the word of mouth type of time. This is the word of mouth. They have a good reputation where I live at, but the thing is with them, they only deal with rebuilding motors. That's it. You can't get them to put no alternator on for you. You can't get them to do no water pump. It's a very small shop. That's all I'm gonna say, because I ain't gonna give out all the sauce, but it's a very small shop. It's all they do is rebuilding motors. That's it. You can't get them to do nothing else. So that's why I say it's certain questions you need to ask, etc., etc. Whoop. Yeah, I think I done covered everything. You feel me? Like, I think I done covered everything. If I didn't, man, oh well. At least I got something out there for you. Hopefully it'll be helpful. You feel me? You know, at least, you know what I'm talking about anyway. So, hey, it's your boy. My mind it went blank. I'm honest to goodness, I'm being conscious of not taking too long. So my mind went blank. I hope if you made it this far in the video and it was helpful, good information, etc., etc., put a money bag down in the comment. You know what I'm talking about? And I see y'all on the next one, y'all.